Hi, welcome back to OCD RN Beauty. So today I'm going to do a try-on of the Wet n Wild products that I featured in my drugstore haul that was posted last Saturday. And I have 4 powders. I have a highlighting stick, and then I have 3 lip products. I don't really know exactly what we're going to do just yet, but we're going to go ahead and get started. Thanks for watching. So I've already put on my foundation, my eyebrows, concealer, and bronzer. I have a blush, I have, which is in Rose Champagne, the color Icon. I have 2 geometric highlighting powders, which were from the spring collection, I believe. One is in Desert Exploration, which is kind of rose, like a rose gold type color. And then I have a multicolored pastel powder in Where the Dreamers Go. Okay, so I'm going to apply the Rose Champagne Color Icon blush first, and it's just a really pretty kind of, it's almost like a peachy rose type color. It's very subtle, but it's pretty. So we're going to apply this with a Real Techniques blush brush. Oh, a lot of powder came up. So it gives just like a nice golden sheen on the cheek, really. It's not a ton of pigmentation, I don't think, but it's nice. I mean, it's nice for like an everyday type look. Then, I don't know which one we're gonna use. I think I'm gonna use the Desert Explorations, but I'll swatch both of these for you. These geometric highlighting palettes. Well, there goes a brush. There goes the other brush. So that is Where the Dreamers Go, and that's Desert Explorations. Right there, those 2 right there. So they kind of honestly, this one, Where the Dreamers Go, is just more pearly than the other one, but they have a very similar sheen. Actually, the Desert Exploration seems more glittery on my hand than the Where the Dreamers Go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put on this Mega Glow Multi-Stick, and this is in Marigold Round. I showed this in my haul as well last week. I wore this Friday night and I really liked it. So I'm going to apply this just on the tops of my cheeks and then blend it in. And then I'm gonna go over it with the Where the Dreamers Go, and I'm using a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm just gonna swirl it around in all the colors and tap off the excess and just go on top of that cream blush, or cream highlighter that I just used. Okay. I mean, oh yeah, you can definitely see it. Yikes. So I mean, if you really want a Mega Glow, get the Mega Glow Stick. I really do like it, and it lasted pretty well Friday night. It was just for date night though, so it was only for, you know, a few hours out at night, so it wasn't all day that I was wearing it. So those are nice. Now I'm going to do just a very simple eye look with the New Romantics palette. It comes with 2 brushes, a sponge and a brush. I'll probably use my own brushes, but it has a pearly color, a pink, and then a lavender type color. So there are those colors there. And then we'll swatch them. I don't know if you can see those. The pink one's not showing up very well. And my skin is so pale that it's hard to see. But we're just going to do something very simple. So it might not be showing up that great on camera, but I actually really like the purple. And then I'm gonna use the same brush. This is a Real Techniques like shading brush. And I'm gonna just follow the directions that are on the thing for, I put this all over the lid, crease, and then I'll use that as the brow bone. And then for the brow bone, I'll just use this fluffy BH Cosmetics brush. So it's definitely very subtle, but then it's also very like shimmery, and there's a lot of fallout. Like I don't think it's gonna pick up on the camera, but there's a lot of powder that comes up whenever you move your brush through it. I did bring down my Naked One palette, and I'll probably just add like some definition. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. So what I did is I just put a little bit of buck in my crease, as well as under my lash line, and then I put just a little bit of Toasted as like an eyeliner, which isn't ideal, but I need a little bit of definition on my upper lash line. And then I just used the Benefit roller lash to apply mascara. So overall, I believe this new Romantics is from the spring collection. It's still in some Walgreens, or that's where I got mine anyway, or CVS, I can't remember now. But it's still for sale. I think the eyelid color, this lavender color, is definitely worth the $2.99 price tag. I mean, I think it looks really great on my lids, and you could definitely build it up, but I want to, I'm filming a whole bunch today, so I didn't want something too dramatic. Now, the brow bone I put in my inner corner and on my brow bone, actually on my brow bone, and it's real frosty. Like, I mean, it's gorgeous, but it is really frosty, so I don't think I'd reapply this on my brow bone again, because I don't like that much of a sheen on my brow bone, but I do like it in the inner corner. I think that's nice. The crease shade, it didn't show up at all. I mean, I don't think it did. I put a little bit of the buck on top of it, honestly, and but I do like the eyelid shade, so that's nice. I did not use this on my face, the Desert Explorations. It seems a little too glittery when I swatched it on my hand, but I'll give it a try in the future. But I did use, as you saw in the video, I used these two on top of each other, Where the Dreamers Go in the multi-stick marigold round, and I think it's definitely a highlight. I mean, I like it, especially for summer. It gives you that dewy skin. I like that a lot. And then this Wet n Wild Color Icon in Rose Champagne, I also like. It gives a nice flush to the skin without being too overdone. Now, the 3 lip products that I got that were Wet n Wild from that haul last week, one was the Wet n Wild Mega Last. It's a liquid lip color is what it's called, and this is in Pink Perfection. I wore this on Friday, and it's terrible, like absolutely terrible. I just don't even know how to describe it to you. So, okay, so I put it on Friday morning. It has a flat applicator on both sides. It has a nice color, like it's very peachy, very summery, corally type color, but it dries down, and it is so dry, and it clung to every dry patch. It went on really like streaky and like patchy. It looked terrible. I reapplied a second layer on top of it, made it even worse, and it felt like a film was on my mouth. Like it felt like there was something sitting on my mouth, like glue or something, and had dried down. Not good. I do not recommend these. I mean, at least this shade, it was terrible. I'm returning it because I have a couple of other things to return from Walmart, so I might as well throw it in there. I mean, I think I can return it and it'll be okay. But this was terrible. Now these I have not tried, so I was gonna put on one today. They are the Metallic Liquid Lip by Wet n Wild Color Icon. This one is in My Two Lips Are Sealed, and this one is in Peony Express. So I think I'm gonna do the Two Lips Are Sealed. And this is a traditional doe foot applicator. Ew, I just got that little other lipstick on me. And it looks like this. So, let's see how this applies. It's creamy. I mean, it's definitely, it goes on nicer than that other one. Let's see. Let me zoom you in. Wrong way. I like it actually. It's very like corally bronze for summer, and it feels really nice on the lips. I don't know if it's gonna dry down. I don't think it is, I'm not sure. But I'll give it a couple of minutes and see if it dries down, and I'll check back in. Okay, I've given it a couple of minutes and it's definitely not drying down, so it's not like a matte type liquid lipstick like those that are on the market and so popular now. I really love the color. It kind of reminds me of Chromatic Addict, the Metallics by Milani. That's like my favorite one out of the three that I got last week. And it reminds me of that color a little bit, just a little bit more peachy. But it's really comfortable on the lips. It's, you know, creamy, and it's not drying down, so it's not like sucking the life out of your lips, and I like the color. I think, I can't remember now, but I think they were around $4, maybe $3 or $4. Wet n Wild's very cheap though, so it couldn't have been more than $5. At CVS is where I got these, I believe. Okay, so my battery died, so it's been charging for a little bit, and I left the, what is this? Where is this one? My Two Lips Are Sealed. On my lips, I had cereal, I've been drinking my coffee, and it's still pretty good. I don't know why I keep wanting to zoom it out the wrong way. So, it stayed pretty well considering I was eating cereal and drinking my coffee. And the color stayed on pretty well, and it still feels really creamy and nice on the lips. It hasn't dried out my lips at all, and it's been on for probably an hour now. I don't know, you know, I think once you eat a lot more food, or you know, you're drinking a lot, it'll probably wear away. But so far I really like it. I'm gonna keep that. And then I love the Mega Glow Stick, like I've already said. And I think the Where the Dreamers Go palette is, or highlighter, is really nice as well. And then the blush, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying that, I do like as well, especially the price point. It's a really nice natural blush, and it's pretty easy to come by in drugstores and Target and that sort of thing. So those are the things that I would recommend. These, like, I didn't really use this yet, but I mean, I think it was only a couple of bucks. So this, the New Romantics, I really like the eyelid shade, but I don't know if I would recommend this for the entirety of the palette, just because the pigmentation on the pink color there is no pigmentation, and this is pretty frosty, the brow bone shade. And then the Mega Last liquid lip color, not the fatter ones, but the skinnier one that I showed you, I already put it in my pile to be returned, is terrible. Do not recommend it. So I hope you enjoyed this Wet n Wild first impressions, try on and review type video, and I will see you in my next one. Take care. Bye.